Just waiting for a couple more people to join. Walaikum salam. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Is Bosset Lifestyle. Hi, and assalamu alaikum to everyone. Just gonna be a short little live because I am at work. I'm like in the back, um, trying to talk to everybody. I never really do live, but I wanted to interact with people on my page. Um, Trying to get some more videos for my YouTube. So I just wanted to come on here and just get a couple ideas of what everyone wanted to see on my channel. A lot of people do ask me, do I do like personal classes, which I don't. I have the YouTube channel because sometimes I feel like with a YouTube, you can pause it, you can fast forward it, you can do what you need to do, you can save the video, you can keep going over it and looking at it over and over and over and over again. As opposed to when you have the lesson, you'll, learn a lot, but the lesson is just, that one day or 2 days or whatever. So I feel like with the me making the videos for the channel, you'll be able to look at it anytime you need to. Like for me, I'm on YouTube every single day, pretty much all day. I pretty much learned everything on YouTube. There is a sister, her name is Kathum, and she showed me how to like trace around garments and stuff and how to make my first garment in 2011. And then after that, I just pretty much started like reading books, watching tutorials and stuff. So here I am. I mean, literally pretty much everything I know is from YouTube. YouTube is such a phenomenal source. People underestimate YouTube. Like you really can learn so much. And I know some people are pretty much hands-on, but if you're looking at something over and over and over again and instilling it in your brain, kind of becomes like a habit. So it's, good to just keep on looking at stuff over and over and over again. Now, like I said, I wanted to know what are some things you guys wanted to learn on my channel. I know some people a lot of people ask me how to do like the puff sleeve. That's the main thing everybody asks me how to do. Which I will do a tutorial on that, but I kind of want to do like some basic stuff first because some people, don't even know how to put in a sleeve or know how to make a sleeve or how to even hem or just like do basic things. So if I just jump straight to puff sleeves or something like that, the people that don't even know how to put in a sleeve, they're going to be lost. So I kind of want to, do some basic stuff mixed with intermediate, or I wouldn't call it advanced because it's not really that advanced. So I'm going to do a mix of things. I do have ideas of my own of what I want to do, but I want to interact with everyone on my channel. So, and that's why I just kind of want an idea of what you guys would like to see. How to perfect the measurements for a swing or semi-swing. Girl, it's hard, honestly. Like you know what? I'm not even gonna scare you. It's not hard, but it's math. So if you don't like math, then I don't know. You know how to count money, so it is what it is. But you definitely going to need to know math. But I will do like, cause I did a tutorial on making a semi swing, but I will like kind of break it down, like how to do the top part and then how to do the bottom part. And then that way everybody can go back to the semi swing tutorial and understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's definitely math. And then also for the semi swing and full swing, there is a site. There is a website where you can basically just like plug in your waist measurements and how long you want the skirt, and it will tell you how much fabric you'll need. So that's also helpful, but I'll make a tutorial on that myself. I see you, JB. Um, yeah, so yeah, but when you do the semi swing, it's always going to come out. It's going to come out uneven because one you're cutting on a bias. So basically, one side is stretchy and one side is straight. Like it doesn't have stretch on it. So you're always going to have to cut it even when you finish sewing. Like that's always. I always have to cut it. So it's not something that you're doing wrong. You literally will always have to cut it at the end. That is something that some people who make garments don't know. That's why sometimes one side is always longer than the other, or it's always like uneven. You literally, after you sew everything up, you always have to put it back on the table or the floor, whatever you cutting on your bed. Doesn't matter. You're always going to have to cut it even. And then a lot of times when you're sewing with knit fabric or stretch fabric, you're going to have to, sometimes it's easier to put it on and see how long it is and maybe like make a mark where you want it to lay at, because a lot of times because the bottom of the fabric is heavy, is pulling down, it'll make the garment way longer than what it's supposed to be. So you'll need to like put it on and measure it and then cut it after that. I mean, a lot of stuff is learning curves, but it's not as hard as some people may think it is. So that's why I'm doing this channel, and I'm not afraid to show people what I know because I learn from, other people on YouTube. And also I feel like I sew how I sew. The other person sews how they sew. Like we're all not going to sew the same way. So I'm not afraid to share what I know. Like this is not the Krabby Patty secret. So I don't care about people knowing what I know, because who my customers are, or whoever I sew for. That's just who I sew for. And at the end of the day, it's so many people in this world. It's no way that one or two people will be able to sew for all of the people in the world. It's the money out here for everybody. So, Walaikum salam. I don't know. You said you're more stuck at the waist measurements. So semi swing is 3.14 and full swing is 6.28. So a circle, the radius of a circle is 6.28. That's a full circle. So half of that is 3.14. So you use the 3.14 for the semi swing. For a full swing, I'll probably use maybe like 5.5 to 6 yards, depending on how tall the person is, how wide they are. But for the semi swing, I can get away with like 4 yards, 4.5 yards. It really depends. It's like I said, you have to know your math. Like you literally have to know your math. That way you can save fabric. Yep. Hijab covering me so beautifully. Yes, people make things differently. So at the end of the day, what I specialize in may not be what somebody else specializes in. So I do garments and stuff, but I like proms and all of that, So with prom dresses, it needs to be a little bit more fitted, more tailored, things like that. So I have to know a little bit more about measurements and all of that. So it's easier for me to help somebody with like on the measurement aspect of it, and somebody else may just be very good with garments. I mean, I'm good with garments as well, but I'm interested in a lot of stuff like making coats and making pants and stuff like that. So we all can learn from each other, because just because I know a little bit more than somebody else, that doesn't mean that the person that knows a little bit less don't know something that I know or I don't know. You get what I mean? So I'm just trying to help as much as I can. Like my channel, I mean, I've been had the channel and I don't have that many followers yet. I have 500 and something, but I'm trying to get my channel, a little bit bigger just so that I can help people all over. Because, like I said, I learned from YouTube. So it would be pretty selfish of me to get tips from people on YouTube and everybody else and then act like I don't want to help nobody else. It's just not right. So, um, like I said, if anybody has any ideas or anything they want to learn, later on today, probably around 8 or so, I will be posting a new tutorial. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm trying to get a little bit better with posting tutorials. I do work 2 jobs, and I sew, and I'm a wife. So I'm busy a lot. But I am trying to get a little bit better with posting tutorials. So, I mean, I know people want to do sleeves, and a lot of people just mainly worried about the semi swings. I guess that's everybody's favorite. So I guess, I mean, I could just kind of do a couple semi swing tutorials, maybe like tutorials with adding a different color to them, like color block or elastic, like stuff like that. So just let me know what you guys think. Whoever's on my live, if you haven't already, go to my YouTube channel is a.marie and like, subscribe, share my channel so that other people can learn from it. Thank you. Dusters, yeah. I will be doing some dusters because it's duster season. So I will be doing dusters. Seam allowance is not included in measurement. Seam allowance is, it kind of depends on the fabric. Sorry about that. It kind of depends on the fabric. So if you're using like a stretchy fabric like ITY, I usually only add like a 1/2 inch seam allowance, because if you add a whole lot more, then it's going to be like drooping off of you, and you don't want that. You don't want it to fit too tight, and you don't want it to fit, too loose either. You still have to be modest. So I always add a 1/2 inch for like ITY. Scuba fabric, you see, it does not have that much stretch in it. So I may add like an inch to it, because you don't want it to be too fitted. So usually, like, the easiest way to like make a pattern or something like that is to take maybe like a t-shirt that you have that fits you nice, the way that you want it to fit, like the way similar to the way you want your garment to fit. Take the t-shirt and trace around the t-shirt, like fold the sleeves in, tuck the sleeves in, and then trace around the neck, the shoulder, the armhole, and then the sides. And then that way you can add your seam allowance to that. Like, you can make a pattern from that. It's just so easy to trace around things that you already have that fit you well, and then you can alter from there. But as I said, I'll be doing a tutorial breaking it down on how to make a pattern for the bodice part, which is the top, which is the bodice is your top, and for the skirt part. I know it's a lot of stuff that people want to learn, but you don't want to run before you crawl, so to speak. I don't want to do tutorials where I'm like, oh, let me just make a duster, like I said, when half the people don't even know how to put in a sleeve. So I kind of want to work with everybody. Like, I'll kind of go back and forth, but I'm not going to just do advanced stuff when I know a lot of people on my page are not advanced. So everybody that's on my live, if you are following my channel, it would be nice if you can like a picture, like a a tutorial or comment or something so that I can know that you was watching my live. And I will be doing a lesson giveaway soon. So only people that's on my live will know that. So yeah. Like I said, maybe like 8 o'clock or so, I am gonna post a new tutorial. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, anything else you guys want to learn? It's good to get your thoughts out there while you can, while someone is listening and, you know, willing to help with what you need to learn. I'm at work right now, so it's like kind of crowded, and I'm trying to get as much feedback as I can before I end the live. So blazers, I do, but it's a lot. That's definitely a complicated tutorial. Like I could do like a faux blazer, you know, some of those jackets that kind of have the little collar. Not a full blazer. That's no. It's so complicated. That's one of those things where I was saying it's like tailoring and stuff. Like it's darts and this. Like it's just so much. It's nothing like a garment. A garment is easy peasy once you get a chance. Once you learn how to do them, a garment is so easy. But I'm gonna do tutorials on like how to put in pockets, stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm at work and I need to get back to my patients. So thank you for watching. I'll be ending this live. Good night.